Hello everyone, today I will be sharing with you how I increased my bench press from 90 pounds to 130 pounds in 4 months by using these 4 tactics. Now throughout this video I want you to think about this quote: train like an athlete, eat like a nutritionist, leap like a baby, win like a champion, by Mashana Daliwano. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. The first tactic is going to true failure. I remember seeing this old guy, I believe he used to be a power lifter or bodybuilder, and he was dissing people for doing assigned reps. So people would do like 10 reps of whatever exercise, and they say, I'm done, even though they didn't feel anything while doing that exercise. And by the end, he's saying, you have to go to failure. You have to pray. You got to pray to God that you can do one more rep and then do another rep and do another rep until your body is aching, until you can't do anymore, no matter what you do. And that shifted my mind. And I started to do my workouts inside the gym to failure. And I agree. I definitely see the progress. And it increased my bench press and all my other exercises significantly faster if I did versus if I did assigned reps. We already know that reps rips the muscle, and then the muscle obviously builds itself back up to become bigger and stronger. Well, true failure tears the muscle down, making it even bigger and making it even stronger versus just reps. So how do you do true failure on the bench press? Since there's 2 types of bench press machines, there's the mechanical one where the barbell is connected to the machine, and there's also the old bench press machine. I don't know if that's the true name of it, where the barbell is not connected to the machine. So let me tell you how you can go to failure for both of them, starting with the mechanical bench press. Put the weight on, get in your position, drop the weight to your chest, and hold it for a second. So yeah, you're already on the bench press. You know how to get yourself in form. And then you drop the barbell down to your chest. Hold it right there for a moment and then lift it up with comfortable speed. So you don't start wobbling and shaking, and then repeat until you can't lift up the barbell anymore. Now that hold at the bottom activates your chest even more. And once you can't do any more reps, then you can just rack the barbell because it's connected to the machine. Now, let's talk about the old bench press. Since it's not connected to the machine and you do the same thing from the mechanical bench press, you will have to tilt the barbell over and it just feels super uncomfortable to do that. So the first step is to get a spotter. Basically someone who checks and helps you out so you don't die or you won't have to tilt the barbell over and feel uncomfortable. But then after that, it's just the same process. Put the weight on, get in position, drop the weight down to your chest, hold it for a second, lift it back up with comfortable speed, and repeat till you can't do it anymore. And once you can't do it anymore, and you start lifting up, but it just does not move, the spotter lifts up the barbell with you so you can rack it. And then after that, you reach true failure. Now, there was a very, very important part inside of going to true failure: the form. If you don't have correct form and just lift heavy weights, that would be considered ego lifting. And I actually did that a while back. I was able to lift around 110 or bench 110, but it hurt. I was shaking and I could only do 3 reps. So I was ego lifting. Ego lifters don't give a crap about form. They don't give a crap if the weight is too heavy. They just want to lift up big numbers to validate themselves or make themselves seem greater compared to others inside the gym. And unfortunately, it happens to nearly everybody who goes to the gym. You've done it, I've done it, and a whole ton of people have done it as well. Some survive, and that's good. Some get injured, and some actually die, which is where we definitely don't want to go. Our goal is to increase our bench press. We want to increase the reps, we want to increase the weights, and we want to build our chest more. not to be clowns, not to be entertainers, not to seek validation. We just want to improve ourselves. So, how do you find the correct form? Now, there's not a one fits all for this. It's subjective. It's personalized for you. And here's the steps to find your personal form that's comfortable for you. Lay on the bench, have the empty barbell directly in front of the tip of your nose. So the barbell should be lined up onto the tip of your nose, right? Next is reach and separate your hands far enough or close enough where you don't feel joint pain. So yesterday, I believe I was inside of gym class, and no, it was 2 days ago. 2 days ago, I was inside gym class, and I was talking to one of the students who wanted to max out the bench. And I told him to have his hands widen out so you can feel this little groove. And once he started lifting up the barbell, it felt uncomfortable to him. Then I said, all right, go into position that's comfortable to you. He put his hands closer, like near his chest, and he lifted up and he did some reps with it. So it was significantly more comfortable than far grip. I'm a far grip, he's a close grip. It doesn't matter where you're at. You can even be a mid grip. Whatever one is comfortable for you, you don't feel any joint pain. So like your shoulders and your elbow, and also your wrists. Step 3, spread your legs to a comfortable distance. If you feel your legs tightening, like the muscles tightening, and you feel your obliques also tightening, you are too far. But if you feel like you're crushing your balls, then you're too close. So go in a little distance where you don't feel either one of them, and that would be a comfortable distance. Step 4, unrack it and bring it down to your chest and lift it up. So once again, wide grip, bring it down to your chest, hold it down for a second, lift it back up. And if you feel pain inside of any of your joints, then redo step 2 of move your hands closer or further away until you find the form that is most comfortable for you. And then you can do true failure. Because if you don't do the form first, then it's going to hurt. And we don't want you to hurt. We just want you to feel the soreness. You want to feel the tightness of your chest because it's growing. So number 3 is mindset. Before I started going to the gym, I exercised at home. I hated it. I hated the workouts. I didn't see any instant changes. I hated how I had to do it right after I got out of school. But I knew I was going to do it for the rest of my life. I already seen how sedentary or staying still for a very long time could and nearly did ruin my life. So I was, I told this story before, but for nearly most of my life, or nearly half of my life, I was inside my room playing my Xbox, eating junk food, watching Netflix and YouTube and anime. And that would basically be my whole life. I'll sleep like 4 hours every single day so I can get back on my Xbox and play Minecraft or play Roblox or watch even more YouTube or do whatever that seemed fun to me. And I was just basically sedimentary. I didn't move around like that. Even when I had my VR headset, I barely move around. The only times that I really moved around when I was very pumped and wanted to play like Beat Saber, right? I didn't really move around a lot. And that caused me to want to change my life because I seen all of the negative results that I have accumulated throughout the year. And people in the same position want to change their life, but they want quick results. They want it to be like a snap. And then boom, everything disappears. They get lean, they get the muscle, they lose the fat, they get the money, they get the girls, they get everything. But those results, the quick results, will be useless since they won't know how to grow the results or maintain the results either. It will only be a constant state of decline because they didn't do the work. The work is what allows you and me and everybody else in this world to keep the results and grow. So you need to make a declaration to yourself that you're going to exercise that you're going to go to the gym for the rest of your life, because we need to work out. We're meant to move around. So why not do it for the rest of our life? And there's a couple ways you can do this. You can create a great goal. I talked about this in that earlier video. You can have motivational quotes on your wall. You can have a habit tracker. So basically what you need to do every single day, and you check it off, not for streaking, but for accountability, which brings us to our next one, which is accountability partner or accountability group. All three of those, or all four of those, would significantly help you constantly do this until it becomes a habit. Because once it becomes a habit, you don't have to use discipline to go to the gym, because you just want to go to the gym, and it will feel weird if you don't go to the gym. So this needs to be your mindset. You'll be doing it for life. And the fourth tactic is sleep or recovery. Fixing my sleep was the third good habit I developed after drinking a ton of water and not quitting. And every day I worked out in the gym, come back home, sleep, and wake up in the morning. I felt incredible. I felt stronger. I felt swifter, like lighter. And I felt sturdier, like more jacked. And surprisingly, some people see sleep as an interruption for their fun. Either they're partying, or they're playing their video games, or eating junk food, or watching Netflix or movies, or they're working and that's their fun, or their work is torture, but they need to put in even more hours so they can get money. Either way, it's just an interruption. But truly, it's not an interruption. And these people want to change their life. They want to get leaner, they want to get muscular, and they are wondering, why am I gaining weight? Why am I getting bigger? It's because you don't sleep. These people don't sleep. And sleep is such a big area of improving your body. Sleep literally builds muscle. Yes, exercise tears the muscle. Protein provides the solution to build up the muscle. But while we sleep, our body gets to work to actually recover the muscle and get it to be bigger, to make it stronger. So sleep is a necessity. And there is some ways to improve your sleep. Starting off with a dedicated sleep and wake up time. So my dedicated sleep time is 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. I wake up early so that I can do this work and record the videos. And I wake up at 3:30, around that time. Now, right before you go to sleep, you should dedicate a half an hour or an hour to wind down. So no devices, no lights, no stimulating activities, either you by yourself or you reading a book. Because that is like calming down. That's a wind down activity. Next is no light. So once again, no devices, because that's just light. No light from the outside, no light from a lamp, no light anywhere. We want to be in darkness so that our melatonin can rise. If our melatonin raises, then we feel even more tired. And lastly, fan. Fan provides two things. Firstly, we sleep better when it's cold. So the fan provides cooling. And second, it provides white noise. And when we're hearing this white noise, it feels relaxing. And when it's relaxing, we will want to go to sleep. So if you follow these four tactics of going through failure, getting the correct form, having the correct mindset, and having good sleep for recovery, I guarantee you, you will be able to increase your bench press to 135 and beyond in 120 days. So I hope this video helped you, and there should be another video in either one of these corners. Always be resilient and less flex.